Good evening and welcome to the Soviet Republic. The final visit to the Soviet Republic of N.E.W. and maybe the final visit to the Soviet Republic. Pardon me. Yes, we're off to a great start as usual. We can see the time is passing by here rather quickly. It's 20:33. It's a bit, lots of stuff going on. Not that much really. It's just going very fast. We can see the aluminium trains there being filled up and leaving and coming back and so on. And that's the end of the first bit. It's 2036 and 2037. Yeah, we continue here. This is until 2046, supposedly. I mean, well, we can look at numbers such as these, the total population, for example, which is stable, 42,600 people, 42,000 around. Yeah, we have 100% happiness for the entire nation. It's now May of 2040. Okay, we're about halfway through this one. Yeah, I mean, this is it. This is what happens in the Soviet Republic, year after year after year after year after year. And nothing really terrible, I think, has happened. Let's see here. Yeah, we're about to be done with that bit. 2044. See, there are things. The seasons pass by. What can I say? I mean, seasons pass by, years, months turn into and days. It starts with usually, and then we have 2046 to 2055. And this, it throws up the question eventually there, if you want how to deal with inflation long term. Do you want to cut all prices by 100? If we look at the numbers up here, they will soon be cut by 100. I presume. Yeah, there we go. Prices are now, the inflation is now fixed. We have fixed inflation. Fixed, not as in that it is fixed to us. I don't know how inflation works, neither in the world or in the Soviet Republic. Oh, that will continue. Great, I can... in the meantime, here in the background, I think I can load up the real-time Soviet simulation. Try and do... bear with me here, I'm getting to what? I'm getting to... This is it. It's working, you see. You know how many things it takes to make a Soviet Republic work? Many things it takes. And for these things to work in cooperation with each other and all of this is not really completely... What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say I'm pretty decent at this game, I think, at this point. This is the final bit now. Now it goes by about a second a season, so 4 seconds per year, thereabouts. Yeah, so it doesn't get more. This is what we have. So, and it's going to go on for a little while longer. I think that's fine. And nothing's going on. And that's the point. Yes, that is the point. That nothing terrible is happening here. The population stays happy. Happiness is actually fluctuating between 99 and 100% every now and then, for some reason. We can find out. It's 2073 now. What was it when we started? 2030s, somewhere thereabouts. Yeah, and so it's many years later. And the Soviet administrative hand has not been upon this. until this moment. Really see if we can get the Soviet simulator in here and turn. There we go. And if we can get sound from it too, then we're all set. Should ought to be that thing. Yeah, that does it. Yeah, we can go back to normal speed now. Okay, should we go? Yeah, I say we yeah. Go and have a look at things. How things are going here. So 40 years went by, and here things look completely normal, just as we left them quite a while ago. We have smoke coming out of the chimney here at the alumina plant. Very good. We have smoke coming out of the aluminium plant, I would presume. Yes, we do. But we do... Wait, no. There is no smoke coming out of this alumina plant. What's up with this, you think? I think that we have had a little fire accident here. This there should be a transferring conveyor thing, dry bulk transfer engine such as this should exist there. Okay, so this place is not entirely fireproof then. That's no good. This is something more that's burnt down. You have been unfortunate. We rebuild those, and wonder if I should do anything about this. We do. How is the fire stations here? We do have one here. It is. I mean, it should cover it, but then there might be traffic. Should we plumb in one last fire station, maybe? Yes. I'm in one last fire station, so that's state infrastructure and fire station. I think about here. And if wait, just a moment, just check on this kindergarten. How walkable is that? It's pretty decently walkable for the citizens. So if we put the fire station in right behind it here, I think it should be pretty all right. I need to clear. That ought to do it, maybe. That sounds terrible. I know. Should not be doing this. Should find a different hobby, probably. Yes. As I said, this is the last visit to the Soviet Republic of N.E.W. Most likely. You have power and heat coming from that way, so that's good. We put you there. And give you a little road. Actually, maybe it should have been the other way around. There are a few residential buildings there, and there will be even more when this footpath is finished. I think. That's plenty to keep them in firefighters, I would think. Okay, yeah, we're waiting for them to rebuild here, then this and this. Other than that, they seem to be doing all right. Yeah, they do. The train is rolling in. How are things? Last year, for example, we sold rubles worth 320 million, whatever that means now in 2076 here, when the prices have been cut by 100, and I don't know. 4,264 tons is 4,264 tons. Either way you put it. Refined bauxite, 150 cars. Oh. Import crops, power, wood. Yeah, wood. It is a bit ironic, isn't it, that the only actually renewable resource that we use here in the game. Oh, well, two. We have crops too, we can do. But we have crops and we have wood. But wood, which is a renewable resource, is the only thing that is not endless here in the game, that you actually have to go in and manually replant the forest every now and then. Pine. Yes, lots of pine trees here, please. But yes, we're importing to get this working, indefinitely. I had to buy wood from abroad for the chemicals, so that we would continue to have clothing and be able to make aluminium and so on. That's it. The forest is replanted. We can have our own wood for a little time. And where are you going, by the way? Should we ride along you with look at all these people on board? What do you think you're all doing here? Well, you think that you're going to third town, and you are. That's first town. Behind us, or down below us, yes. All 148 passengers. What is it that you all want? Your free time is up, so you only wanted to travel on the aeroplane, I guess. You're looking for electronics. They don't have electronics up in... So you went flying. You're looking for meat. Meat? How is that? Okay, the meat. Yeah, meat should... That could be why the happiness has been fluctuating then. I'm not producing enough meat to satisfy the demands of all the citizens continuously, I would think. Coming in on runway 35 here with all these people. Do they go to... Yeah, well, the point of this was that they should go to the opera if they were lacking in cultural enjoyment from other places, and commuting in on this, and I have shown it to work. I don't know if any of these people will end up in the opera, but maybe. Where are you from? You're local. Okay. Will you taxi in already here? Oh, here they come. Where do you go? So far everyone is heading this way. Yes. Are you all going to the opera? That would be lovely. You're actually all, if not most, if not all, most. Okay, maybe not. We had 150 something passengers on board, but anyway, this is fantastic. We have supersonic transportation of the workers to go to the opera in the little humble third town down here. Yeah, and whilst we're here, we can have a look at the traffic situation. It's under control. It is. This place, I'd imagine you haven't assembled a single aeroplane in quite a while. Like 40 years or thereabouts. So what we'll do is we'll send these off, and they can be working for a bit. And come on. There. There we have. The products the products of our fruits and products of our hard labor here, taxiing out to their respective runways to head off to their customers. Or maybe there are more modern planes available nowadays in 2070 here, but these 787s are great, you know. I mean, we still have the Tu-144 for domestic use. Could we get like 2 planes taking off more or less at the same time? Or more or less, yes. Not really. Well. There they go, on their respective little journeys. Yes, well, the Soviet Republic then. Oh, didn't you know it? The train has been waiting for too long, it claims. Well, I don't think so. What is this doing? It is loading crops. At some place here, Isatyn. Yeah. And you'll get to go pretty soon. Well, it's pretty soon. Okay. In a little while, it will be your turn to go. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to turn up the rate on meat production here a bit, and then this place is finished. That's already at maximum. No, it wasn't. Yes, it is. Okay, we open up this livestock farm to slightly, just a bit. There we go. I think that should take care of them for the foreseeable future. Yes, so that's it from the Soviet Republic of N.E.W. that started out here with how to make money from workers, in workers and resources without workers in 2021 with the new GUI and the warehouse. Most of the things that I originally built out here has burnt down. Apparently, one of these has burnt down. That's unfortunate. Do you not have a fire station out here? A helicopterized fire station? You don't have? Yes, you do. You have here. That's too far away. Yeah, it is. That is too far away. Well, whatever then. If we buy a vehicle here, excavator, there we go. We think that the wind is barely blowing, that's why the trains are standing still here and the buildings are without power supply and so on. This is all according to design. There we have it. The sun is rising. I would think that this is on our windmills. Yes, and then it went on. Yes, I've already done the story, the history. Yes, there was nothing else to tell. This was just to show that it's working. Yeah, you see, it worked. Ta-da! It's 2076, 40 years later. It's working without intervention. This complex damn thing. And we still have pretty decent frame rate, don't we? Let's see, F7. Yes, it's decent enough that we can still have a look at things and enjoy and so on. Like this train, for example, that is heading out. It was going from in there, okay. What is such a long train doing in here? I don't know. I mean, really, what's not to like about the trains in the Soviet Republic? They are pretty damn good. There we have it. There's a tubular 144 coming in for, or going off. I don't know what it's doing. Two enormously long trains passing each other here. And you're going in here now. Okay. This train is probably something that is picking up stuff for an industry, such as maybe the aeroplane making industry. I think it's heading for the mechanical component factory in here. And hopefully you don't stay around for too long, because this is causing a little bit of a problem here in the town. And we have a train standing around such as this. I don't think that you stay too long. No, actually you not stay long at all. Steel mill is operating. We have a bit of steel laying about, but not too much. No, we're using most of it, I would think. Building cars. We're still building old Mercedes, aren't we? Yeah, we have. How many of these S600s have we built through the years? I don't know, but it's been a few at this time. I think it's time we change the model here. You get the old classic from now. There you go. Yep. And the current production percentage, it will do. It's good enough. Although 3 meters a second is not good enough if we want our trains to be rolling here. Oh, but it will pick up again. Now we actually, though... yes, this is going to be a cold start off the train network, because every goddamn train is standing still at this point. They're going to require quite a bit of wind to get them going. Come on, wind. 8 meters, yes. 8 meters, that ought to do it. Very nice timing there, autosave. Thank you so very much for your service. Thank you. And that worth mentioning, that time lapse that we had in the beginning there, I think, yeah, the last bit where we sat outside the parking lots in Aluminium Town, that was the game running consecutively for like 3 days or something thereabouts. Didn't crash, it didn't complain, it didn't do anything. It just sat there, generating a lot of heat from the computer. And then it was all condensed down into about 5 minutes of incomprehensible video with an incomprehensible person talking over it, and it will be viewed by perhaps 2-3 people. I hope you are among the lucky ones, the lucky few that have found this gem of a YouTube channel here with Dr. Pluring's insane Soviet videos and whatever else is going on. Not a whole lot of else is going on. Oh, but we're watching, this is a meat train that is going by. I mean, I can do this all day. I still sit around and go around here watching the little Soviet Republic, but I won't bore you with all but yeah, well, you decide for yourself. You click away if you're bored. Most seem to do so. How come? I can understand. But you know, every once in a while we get it pretty decently lined up. Here. That train is heading to a country far away. No, it's not. It's only heading for the border. No, it's not that far away. Oh, there's a piece of rail track in the middle of nowhere. And you know it. I think I'll leave it alone. Are you saying anything else on the subject of Soviet republics? Not really. I just wanted to check in on the place after all this time. All this time, yeah, a week in real time, but in the Soviet times here, 40 years. And probably only 2 things had burnt down, really. As far as I've been able to ascertain so far. And the meat production was set just a tad on the low side. Other than that, we're pretty damn decent off. The plane is taking off. And in the dusk and rain. You're gonna have to keep up with the TU-144. You're gonna have to where are you going? Yeah, you're going to Aluminium Town, so you have to do a little pirouette before you can line up for landing here. Yes, there is a road here which we could have used. It would have been a bit cheaper and probably quicker too. Door to door, but not as fanciful as flying on one of these. There we have another one. Yeah. Let's go and check here now if they have gotten anywhere on the things that have burnt down and the fire station that I ordered initially. Yeah, the fire station is about to be finished. That said, construction seems to be standing still for the moment. No, it's moving. I think we have arrived just in time, maybe to see it finished. Maybe. I'm trying to make out how far they've gotten on this, if it will pop into existence here soon, i.e. be finished, or it'll still be a while. Meanwhile, we can go and check if they have finished the dry bulk pumping station. They have, very good. And this thing, road crossing thing, it's also been fixed. Excellent. Yeah, and we have smoke coming out of the chimneys of the second alumina plant. Very good. That should ensure that we have maximum production going on of aluminium all the time. Although I don't really think it makes sense to make aluminium to sell. You're better off making steel. It's a whole lot cheaper to make, and a lot less complicated. Same thing. But it is, these two of them. You need firefighters. Yeah, they ought to arrive here any minute. As soon as they realize that we've gotten fire engines into the place. Right. Yeah, in some way, shape, form, fashion, or other. Actually, yeah, 7, 5, 12, 14, and so on. We're set. Very good. That was a bauxite train coming in with bauxite. Raw bauxite. Seem to be going through that at quite a rate. Domestic nowadays. This year, last year, take last year, production consumption of vehicle fuel, for example. I used 50,827 megawatt hours for trains and 13,648 tons of diesel for all the planes and cars and trucks and everything that we have. And a little bit of heating. I think maybe goes into doesn't end up there. That ends up here. 59 tons of diesel we used to heat a few places here and there, and bitumen we use quite a bit to heat. Wall of 274 tons. How much do we make of bitumen? 7,865 tons. Okay. Pretty good. We make 5 tons or something of nuclear fuel and produce 2 tons of nuclear waste. It's all good. Really, it is. Oh, you have a fire station here now, so that whatever it was, circumstances that came together to make it so that these things would burn down out here should maybe not happen again. Yep, then wrap it then, because I don't have anything else to say. No, I don't. Soviet Republic, Workers and Resources, great game. So many things that you can do. So many things to get dug into and get stuck into, and spend way too much time, effort, and so on. Would I recommend this game? Yes. I think the price is still like 20 euros or something, or $20. Yes, most definitely. God damn it, if you feel the slightest interest in something like that, if you're here, yes, then probably you already have this. That doesn't matter. Would I recommend it? Yes, but with a severe, significant health warning thing. Yes. This game is unhealthy. Can be unhealthy for you. I mean, if you are the type of person that can get into that, you know, certain games just it scratches every goddamn itch and thing that you have, and this does it for me for some reason. And nothing's done that since I was like 13 and played Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Or 12 or whatever I was at the time. Yeah, but this has done the same to me in a grown state, which has to mean something. It's pretty damn good. There's a tiny independent developer in Slovakia that is doing this. I'm trying to keep up here with the Tupolev. It's not possible. Now we're losing. It isn't as shiny as Transport Fever. No, but it doesn't have to be. It looks just right. This, for what it is. Just wish we could have better performance. Do have a whole lot better performance than what Transport Fever does. Most certainly. Rubbish optimized game. That thing. Maybe you should not. Be more careful with your critiques and keep to things that you know things about, such as this. Yeah, I wish we could have more. Better performance, even better performance. We have gotten few performance increases over the development time of the game. I wonder if there are any more that they could come up with. I certainly hope so. The last big performance increase was when they realized, hey, we don't need to refresh the buildings on every single frame that we do in the game engine. We can cheat and do it every third time. And it had basically no impact on the function. It just reduced the load by quite a bit. And I hope there's still things like that they can find in here, and so we can build. I mean, this is just annoying. Give us this enormous goddamn map. This is just a tiny fraction of what could be done here if it wouldn't slow down so goddamn much. TBD, I had 100,000 population, and it was completely self-sufficient on everything, and it was built by hand, everything, and the map was pretty damned populated, and that was running at 8 FPS or something at the end. That not great. Stop before you get to that point. What I would also recommend. I think when you start to go down to, so you never see a number higher than, say, 25-30 frames per second. That's when you need to stop. Otherwise you'll continue building, and before you realize it, it is a complete slideshow that you built yourself into. Unless I could force all the people here out of their cars by selling them from the parking lots, right from underneath them. That would probably gain a whole bit of performance, actually, because all these automobiles driving around, they take up a bit of resources. not in as the fuel they burn, which they also do, but that's okay. Yeah. The trees here in Third Town, they're growing straight into the buildings. Very good. Very nice. Your balcony here, that must be lovely. It is even growing into your window. Poor person here. I mean, you're allowed to take a saw out and do something about this if you want to. But I don't think you care. There's a helicopter. It's a food delivery. You know, this food delivery helicopter is not strictly necessary anymore. This was back in the day when we had 3 times the amount of personal cars in this town, and that was sort of bad for the traffic situation, say, and the ability of things to actually get anywhere. Yeah, that's why we got this. I still have to round. Flop, 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 flop. There it goes. Yep. So I think that's it on the Soviet Republic of N.E.W. up here on the tourist mountain. I think we're doing quite all right with the tourism. We bring them in. They are up here on the mountain for a bit, spend the time in the hotel. They take a bath in the pool. They have a drink at the cafe here. They go up to the side tower. They have a bit to eat in the Panorama restaurant, so on. And then they take the helicopter down to the hospital, because every goddamn tourist for some reason needs to go to the hospital all the time. They come here really damn sick, and then they make use of our great care system here. Yes. And I still complain, one tourist was not able to visit hospital. Yes, we'll go and have a look at the hospital. There is no one here at the moment. Okay. Okay, fine. But sometimes this is full of tourists. Yes, I promise. Goddamn tourists here. I can stop flying them in. I'm not going to stop flying them in. I'm not going to change anything else than the fire station and the things that had burnt down. The Dutch have still not been to pick up their 787 here. They don't want it anymore, maybe. No, and the Republic of N.E.W. We're keeping these. Yeah, airplane factory and so on. You know what? That's it. That's it. I sign off from the Soviet Republic, because this is thin as hell. This is real damn thin. Saying that doesn't probably. I don't think that saying translates anyway. No, but I'm trying to spread the butter way too thin here on slightly too large of a piece of bread. Or not even that. It might even be margarine that I'm trying to spread around here, and that won't work, as margarine is rubbish. Margarine. Yeah, that's rubbish crap. Don't. Oh, we can replant the trees here too. Because I haven't done that. Yeah, we can do. There we go. Trees all around. Is anything actually happening? Can't see because it's very, very dark here in the night time, you know. I don't know, maybe we have taken all the nutrients that was in the ground here out by this time. No, trees are actually being... Yes, they are. Great. Yes, the Soviet Republic of N.E.W. has now come to an end or conclusion here. It is working. It is proven. And it was... it was lots of fun to do another playthrough of the Soviet Republic. I'm probably going to do more. I'm probably going to do more. I won't be able to stay away. And looking at the roadmap and things, there are interesting things coming. If I can, I'm not even going to try and pull it up on the view screen, but at least I should be able to read from it. Soviet Republic.net roadmap. Yeah, so in December 2022 is apparently when this game is supposed to exit or go out of early access, and 1.0 will be released. But until then, we have in February they're supposedly coming with a cosmonaut mode, i.e. building everything with yourself. No automatic resources or workforce showing up. Have that enforced by the game and not only your own decisions. Interesting. Even more interesting, you can do that as it is now if you're just stringent enough on yourself. But I wonder, there are many situations. There are a few situations that exists here that you couldn't really get out of doing auto purchasing. It's the catch-22 with cement, asphalt, and cement, asphalt, I'd say, and also segments of electrical wiring and segments of pipes and so on, which as of current, at least, some segments can't be reached by construction offices. That's what I'm trying to say. Before that, we have the prison justice system coming here in December. Supposedly, police cars they're already in, but have no use. Modding tools, scenarios by scripting. That could be really interesting. Scenarios by scripting. What could that entail? It could be, mundane. Deliver this much steel to the Soviet Union by this date. It could be hopefully much more complex, involved, and so on. In February, in version 0.8.7, the water and sewage is going to be introduced, they say. Water system and reservoirs, sewer system and substations, people needs for water and sewage systems. That's probably going to be really interesting to try and implement on, for example, an existing republic. I wonder if it's going to be quite as harsh as the first winter was when that was introduced. And in April, metro stations, railway and metro connectivity. Yeah, great. Yeah, metro. Could you make proper trams first? Maybe. Because the trams in the game are not trams. The trams are basically road vehicles with metal wheels that ride on metal rails in the road, in the street. Yes. That's not how trams work here in the Soviet Republic. They are just smaller trains that run on rail lines. Not a tram then. But metro system is coming. Yeah. New mechanic for underground construction. And then what else? Is there anything else? More Western vehicles and so on, and then game experience polish and performance optimizations we can look forward to at 1.0 in December of 2022. Get off it now. Yes, I'm getting off it. Dear viewers and dear comrades here of the Soviet Republic, thank you so very much for joining me here on this playthrough of the Soviet Republic. This playthrough has been focused firstly on having no workers whatsoever and trying to make money. It's not that difficult, it turns out now, with the bauxite. The bauxite is really damned valuable to dig out by machinery and throw over the border via train. And then we went into getting people in and doing steel, and we have built it up from there basically. Yeah. There's a playlist if you want to see the whole thing. Definitely recommended viewing. All of it is perhaps not of the greatest quality. A lot of it is quite rubbish, but it has its moments. As my YouTube channel in general, I'd say, has its moments. There's plenty of filler in between those moments, but they do exist every now and then. All that's left for me to say then, I suppose this time around I don't like saying goodbye and so on. But it is time. Yeah, stop rambling and just quit it already, because now the video is so long that no one is going to click it anyway. Well, to whomever is hearing this, if anyone is hearing this, thank you so very much for watching. I might be back in the Soviet Republic, I might be back in the derailed valley, I might be back in something completely different. I might even try my hand at transport fever. Don't know if I could really bring anything there, I don't know. The thing I bring to the Soviet Republic is that I play this game in my way and I make it work, my republic's work, and I sort of know how the game works, which... where were you going with this? Don't know. I sort of lost it there on the way where I was going with that, and such is it pretty often, pretty much all the time. Yes, and this is also how it pretty much goes all the time. I don't have anything to say for the entire thing, and then I can't stop rambling. So, comrades, indeed, thank you so very much for watching and being with me here on this adventure through the Soviet Republic building. Good night.